Hey, hi. Also, now you have done it, Claire. Really? The Crooks Galgok? That's not a Galgok. That is hashtag not a Galgok. Real Galgoks have curves, you know? How are you doing? I mean, it's true. Real Galgoks have curves. Period. That design is just, me dislikey. So, how is everyone doing? Welcome to, Nioh hopefully isn't going through the ringer again. That's nice to hear. Yeah. I don't know how long it's gonna be today. It's been a bit of a shit day, to a degree. Well, you know, I had to do a lot of stuff, and at least it's not as warm anymore. Like, we had literally 19 to 20 degrees during the night yesterday. That was hell. Just, really like that. Let's do some one small side mission to get into the groove again. But you know, today I bought groceries, and you know what I have to see? Fucking Ali rebranded the energy drink, and I haven't seen an apple one yet. So now I have to survive on guava. Holy shit. It's the same fucking thing. Except they have a dragon fruit one now with no sugar, so I guess trying that one. If they cut my apple for that, I'm going to... You know what? Maybe this will make me into a Karen. I don't know. This would be worth becoming Karen. Oh well. But yeah, as of now, it's a relaxed, relatively relaxed day. Stabbed in the face. Oh god, right, it's that mission. Yeah, I mean, it's more of a... I have some stuff to do tomorrow, so... So probably not gonna be, streaming for, you know, that long today. But it's more of an... Well, just time to... And yeah. Yesterday was, Prey. That was nice. Even though I can totally see how, it is over next week. Honestly, I think at least aside from that one section where I just didn't turn around, and that one was 100% on me. It's not hard to follow since it is, well, very linear actually. Like, it is usually just one way forward and you're like, oh hey, wait, I'm back where I was before, so like, different way. That's nice with, you know, the linear types of games. You can get where to go very easily. Then again, I can't really say, oh, just try it for yourself. Because I said, literally no way to buy it anymore. There's also code stores, but yeah. Why? Yeah. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to well, you know, having a good store near you, that has the you know, the PC gaming grab box where you just find sometimes the oldest titles for like $2, which is insane to me still. Like, yeah. Otherwise, I wish I had a bit more money for that, because so I actually looked through it again today, and well, they have Mario Kart 64 again in store, which is cool. Don't know how long, but they have it again. Cool. I was stuck on the geometry. Big F, yeah. But yeah, $30, and I could actually say we have a full Mario Kart collection, which is a weird thing to be able to say, but yeah. We don't have that spare change. But that, on the other hand, also have been I did look, I did see they still have, you know, SSX Tricky for 25, and like, I mean, I know they have the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube version, but like, probably GameCube because we just have to reinstalled and like all of that, but still. It is what it is, you know? Like, yeah, having the goofy snowboarding game again would be fine, but also like, yeah, I wish I had money, aka as we all want. It's not even that unreasonable how much. Oh yeah, have you seen that, they now made baseless accusation. Someone made baseless accusations against Stop Killing Games. That is interesting. Oh my god! I'm sorry. Okay, just a video came out. Basically, someone's been claiming that Ross has been getting money from them or making money from them. Or, you know, he has basically been an undocumented sponsor. So, like, you know, oh, what they're doing isn't legal, which, you know, is a lie. You know, basically just based on the whole thing of, oh, he does so much representation work in interviews and all that, and that's worth something. And the answer is, yeah, but also, that's, free. You know, volunteer work. I think that is, you know, legal in Europe. It's legal. Like, the European Union literally has, you know, they're like, hey, you have to tell us who is giving you money for an initiative. Like, above 500 euros. Ross has given them none. While, you know, this anonymous person claims that, which, you know, yep, definitely a very normal thing to do. I mean, it's you know, Agonia said this could just all be a very pissed off pirate software. It would be very funny if it was pirate software. Let's just be real here for a second. It would be incredibly hilarious. Just like, oh yeah, just dig that hole deeper, my guy. You know, it would even fit to a degree, considering that whatever was written there is just weird, made-up bullshit. But like, wouldn't surprise me if this was either him, but like probably it was some lobbying group, which would be even more funny and interesting, because if that comes out, that's gonna be bad. Yeah. So yeah, he made a video about it. It's a bit new, but still. It's interesting, to say the very, very least. Do I want to try a bloody grave in... I want to try a bloody grave in a random... And another dragon sword. I was just like, let's just try it. Who knows? Maybe I should just kill all the Kusarigamas I have. Yeah. So that happened. And yeah, it's probably the lobbying group. But the interesting part here, I think, the most interesting part between all of this is, I do think this whole affair would probably not really end well. As in, this shit will definitely divide the industry, even at higher levels. Because interesting thing about that video is that, you know, aside from Ubisoft answering, and Ubisoft is like, you know, the Ubisoft CEO is like, yeah, we can't run games forever, which, you know, again, no one claimed, no one demands, no one asked for, which is a ludicrous bullshit claim because, compared to what that, other big companies have, ended games that were a live service thing in a way that you could still play them. That thing is doable. But the interesting part was some companies have actually responded to the whole, lobby group they're part of, and they're like, yeah, it's not on our behalf, because, basically a lot of, smaller or bigger publishers even are in a lobbying group, or, in a, because that's just a thing. Yeah. And, they're like, look, we're backed by these big people. And an interesting twist, on their page, there was Epic Games. And Tim Sweeney went on Twitter and was like, actually, we have nothing to do with that. I don't even think they're really acting in our interest. And they're like, that's some interesting tidbit. The mid-sized ones usually drop more, but in this case, well, good thing that Tim Sweeney is a fucking poster. He posts a lot of bullshit, but that one is an interesting part. I just have to say that. They're part of the group because, it made sense to them, but now the group is like, we have to go against Stop Killing Games, and they don't seem to have that much support in their own ranks either. And this is what I think is currently the big divide that might be coming, that probably a lot of people don't even think could happen. Because here's the thing. I know a lot of people always like drawing the line, as in, they like to split everything up between, there are players, there are developers, and then there's the publishers. Some players are good, developers can be, mostly are, and publishers are always bad. But here's the thing. I can almost guarantee you that there's probably more support, even in big publishers right now, for this initiative than many might assume. And there's two factors, by the way. First of all, a bunch of higher-ups in, companies, especially video game companies, were developers at some point. Not all of them. This is 100% why, Yves Guillemot just opens his mouth and blabbered absolute bullshit, because, this guy has no idea about how to make games. But, conversely, I can probably see that, many developers will probably be like, yeah, they get that it sucks when your game vanishes. That is probably something you can't really rip out of most developers, or those that did it at some point. So probably some of them are just like, yeah, maybe we should have some some regulations, because as we've even seen on Stop Killing Games, they listed hey, some bigger names like Sony, for example, also did pretty well with, for example, ending Gran Turismo Sport. And yeah, I do think, at the very least, there is more sympathy for that than people expect. A lot more sympathy. Oh, wait. Could this be... Oh my god. No! Ah. Speedy boop. Do not disappoint me now. Unikiba Kusarika. What? Okay, wait. Head of the Eager Ninja from Ninja Kusarigama! This is all shit. What the fuck? Ah. No. Ah, fuck. Maybe I will just... Actually, yeah, why not? Yeah, I do think that probably there are more, there's more support for Stop Killing Games than many people expect. Again, Epic Games doesn't seem to be on board against them, so that's something. And like, I do think that probably right now there are a bunch of people who might just be looking at this, you know, in terms of companies. And see this as an, hey, we already had stuff with game preservation. Like, people got angry. Rightfully so, by the way. And I think a bunch of people are probably, you know, in the industry are probably like, we should maybe not draw more ire. So there's the, you know, the one part of people are probably more sympathetic than many expect. But again, there's also the part of, I do think a bunch of people in the industry, you know, especially in publisher sides, are probably like, hey, maybe don't piss people off more. Also, I do think there might be some who just have the very sneaky idea of, you know, if that passes, and I know now we're getting into the, well, this doesn't sound that fun anymore. It might just hamper their competition. Because keep in mind, right now, a lot of companies are pushing out, you know, always online games. if the legislation is happening, I bet with you, a lot of publishers especially will be like, should we really keep doing this, Because as we probably saw with Yves Gimont, many of them don't have an idea how games work. So I suspect at least, there are a few who are like, hey, if this passes, well, our company can do this. Big enough. Don't let me down again. It's another only keep. Why do they all use? Just someone used the goddamn from the dragon set. Why is it so hard for you? But it doesn't fit the build. It wouldn't make me that strong. Yeah, maybe. But it doesn't help me fucking farm. Ass. Yeah, that's like, I do think probably some are like, let's look at, for example, someone like, who has actually done it. Like, for example, probably someone at Sony is like, hey, what do you mean? Just have an exit plan. We did this already a few times. If we force this on everyone else, maybe they will stop doing those games. And you're like, that's not probably the wrongest assessment. But also, like, again, I can definitely see how probably a lot more people are just simply sympathetic. That's just also the case. No! Oh my god! Just do a mission really quickly. Get some XP. Have you ever considered AI just attacking you from behind and ignoring everything? That's fun. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be very interesting because yeah, like I can tell you if you have especially if you have a lobbying group that's like, maybe that suddenly is like, oh, stop killing games, we need to prove our worth by, acting like a bloodhound. Yeah, do you really think that is gonna go over so well? I do think they probably are having some. There's probably some internal debate, and this could shake up stuff majorly because, like, again, if you think about it, the companies that I think right now they are probably more like a wait and see approach, as in let's see what happens. But like this initiative is going has a lot of steam, will very likely land in front of the EU Commission, and I don't know what to add to that. And I think at that moment, probably some companies might just be like, let's actually play nice for, just good PR. Because this has two upsides for them. Don't forget that. This is how ninjas fight, actually. Oh, come on. No. Oh, come on. One hit dead. Yeah, that's fair. Let me just do this all over again. Hey, remember that I was like, hey, maybe we can get to the DLC again today. I just do one really quick mission. Because, like, from what I know, there are some European officials who have definitely expressed sympathy for, stop playing games. So, what I can see is probably the wait and see approach is like, hey, if this keeps going forward, maybe we should just play nice. Because first of all, Ubisoft is not earning any points for that right now. Let's just make this one very clear. Meanwhile, I can totally see how some other big companies are like, oh, you know what, this isn't a big problem if we play nice. This would even boost some confidence in people, buying our games. I don't know who would that be. I can definitely see that maybe Microsoft joins that. But, like, in a sense of, let's get some good PR back. I could maybe see Sony and EA joining in. But, like, yeah. I would say, probably THQ Nordic won't. But that is a big part on... Well, THQ Nordic is / Embracer is definitely run by people who canceling game. Which one do you mean with that, by the way? Oh, Microsoft. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but like, I mean, hey, Phil has not any games. Yeah, I don't want to say Microsoft has not let a lot of moments slide in trying to be like, oh look, we are actually really nice. Doesn't mean anything, but yeah, I can definitely see some companies just being like, let's just confirm to this, because by the way, it wouldn't even surprise me that if EA actually is planning on supporting the initiative and tries to kill Anthem now because of that. Because like, here's a thing I do want to point out. I know people overreact because, like, to a degree, yeah, I get it. Anthem is like, oh, hey, they're canceling Anthem now. How curious. No, oh my god. No, I fucked up. Because, like, there's also a thing I need to point out, that there will be games that, even if they're technically running right now, you probably can't really do a lot of work at. Like, for example, Anthem. That's gonna be a bit of a tricky one, ironically. As much as, you know, yeah, saying Anthem deserves to be alive, which is true, by the way, I totally agree with that. Like, Anthem should be a game that should be, you know, able to be playable and accessible as so many other games. However, yeah, like, holy shit. They would need to basically get the code base and the team again, which is another whole thing. I can totally see that they might just be like, okay, maybe in the future, but as of now, I mean, Anthem would basically strip them of. How many life? How many life service skins do they actually have? As of now, I wonder. You know, ones that, you know, can still be shut off. Huh. Anyway, I just want to, I just saying, like, there's probably gonna be way more bad blood gonna be in the future in the gaming industry than probably many expect. But, like, the funniest bit that I wanted to get to the last time I talked about this, like on Friday, I think, is that the absurd irony about all of this is that fucking Ubisoft, right? Oh my god. Inputs are not fast enough. You know what, at this point I don't care anymore. Ninja style. I found my ninja way. Wow. Who has followed me until here? There we go. The moment you focus, it's usually working out. Yeah. But yeah. I don't think there's gonna be like, well, more like I do think Stop Killing Games will probably be more impactful than people expect. So, let's try this again. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too, I am generally not too concerned, I would say, because, like, so far things seem airtight. And as said, I don't think the industry is, like, it's probably more divided on everything than people expect. Like, right now, more wait and see, but, like, it's, like, you know, if you still have a wait and see, a big wait and see part, that is positive. That is, like, legitimately saying, hey, things are not set in stone, and that is worth a lot. I cannot even know where to start with that, because it's not enough, even remotely. Well, that's that then. I think someone just suicided. Yeah. It doesn't look very healthy, buddy. Hey, take a look. That was something very spooky, yeah. Why did you get triggered? Oh yeah, right. It's just No, no. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I'm just like trying to get through this level again. Yeah, that Masamu's level still with everything. I hope so, actually. Like, I've leveled, I have a better armor set, I respect, I have my mastery skills now unlocked. It should be. It should be. No? At least a little bit. Teeny tiny weeny bit. I mean, now that I know it's there. So yeah. Well, I wish I could say more, actually. I'm just a bit through the ringer. Which is stupid. Shouldn't. But I am. Um, that was a weird fireball. I'm just saying. Also, we haven't been here. Hello! Here come that Kodama. Oh. Interesting. All Kodama in the Tohoku region collected. I should definitely go on a big Kodama hunt in one of the streams before we wrap up. The caps lock Kodama will never die. Truly. Hayabusa style Kusarigama! Yes! Yes! Finally! Oh my god! Yes! It's maybe not the best, but it activated. Ah! Oh shit! Yes! Oh shit! By the way, I'm going back to, like, I will save this experience and... Oh my god! Hey, have you heard? I just did a random revenant and it dropped the Hayabusa Kusarigama. I have the dragon set full.
If you want to talk to me, you should make that clear.
Yes, I'm looking at you.
That's not making it clear you're streaming.
I'm looking at you. Okay, I have it though.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Wow, that's just 2 cuts now. Let's see how well the rest works. Come here. Yeah, okay, Agony activity is here, yes. But, oh my god. No, it was not always glowing, holy shit. What an aura buff. Yeah, I have a glowing sword. What does Data have? Unfair bullshit, but yeah. Thank you, random guy that died at this exact point and having a Kusarigama and allowing me to get your Kusarigama. I don't even know who you are anymore. That's kind of shit. Yeah, do you have also? Yes. I think I can show you here. Dragon Sword Truth. Speeds up key recovery, increases your attack when you're using the Dragon Sword or Hayabusa style Kusarigama. So, nice. Do I have a better Dragon Sword? No. No. They're all the same. So, yeah. Ugh. I legitimately couldn't tell which one this attack is because his head was in the wall. I feel like this enemy is a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit badly designed in some cases. Well, this is getting janky as fuck. There we go. That's at least that done. Let's get the ninjas done. Ooh. Let's show them what a true ninja looks like. AKA Hayabusa setup user. I still find it funny that they really went like, yeah, how about we make a ninja Oni with a cannon? It's also funny that the game keeps giving me Kingo Green, which probably would be even a good armor set right now that I think about it. But like, I have Hayabusa's armor now, so might as well use that. Yup, that's not what I want to do. Okay. So no ninjas in the towers. Good. No one here. Okay. Good. Well, I think Katakura something something. Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is hopefully gonna be interesting at the very fucking least. Because so you're probably wondering, yeah, why did you change that to shuriken? See, I have a plan against him. And that plan involves not really cheating. Okay. Something happened and I don't know what happened. I think I didn't change back. But yeah. Let's try this one again. No, I dodged. That was fucking embarrassing. Okay. That was a royal F, like, holy shit. No, okay. I forget what I want to do all the time. fuck. It is so stupid. Ah. There we go, we have him. Yes. Fuck you, Hayabusa Ninja. You're like, oh, look, I'm a tough Nioh boss. Well, fuck you, I'm now a good Ninja Gaiden character. Anyway. We beat the Masamune, da 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 da. Hooray! Now time to defeat the Spanish. It's not over. Actually, yes. Good guy Hanzo, actually. Dragon! I mean, he had actually two, but we never saw the other one because dot damage and extra bullied him. Who?
ザネは鬼となる。小十郎は病に倒れる。このままでは天下を見せてやれん。消えかけていた我が野望をエスパーニャから来たマリアが再び目覚めさせたのだ。
Where's Maria?
マリア殿なら蔵の方でお見かけしましたか。
Holy shit! Do you know that we still have like a whole hour to go? She's hard to say whether she's bad or not. I mean, yeah, but then again, she's Spanish. I mean, it could be worse, it could be British. Next Nioh is like, they're like, oh, we've jumped forward in time. Who are you manipulating the Emperor? Guten Tag. Ich bin von Preußen. Like, oh no. Spirit Stone Hunters or disturbances in the north. You know what? Let's do the side mission first. Okay, I hear, but on the other hand, Lady Hot. Yeah, that is actually true. But, I mean, yeah. You know, on this channel, we also celebrate the women's wrongs. And sometimes you're just Spanish in the wrong time period. There we go. Side mission done. Okay. I think we are actually nearing the end. And then I was like, you know, maybe we get data this time or not, who knows. But, you know, still time to finish the first DLC so I can use the logo next time. Guess for next time I have to look up the logo of the second DLC to promote on Blue Sky. Oops. Yeah, I only have her left, so... Oh, that is very nice that you warned me of that. You could have done that beforehand, but... You know, I'm okay. You know what? I'm gonna say something very, very controversial here now. I'm not the biggest fan of blonde girls. Like, it's not that I dislike them, but very, very few of them I look at and are like, you know, from looks alone, no. Like, they have to have the right character. Blonde hair is just like, yeah, she's blonde, I guess. You know. Well.
No sabéis arrebatado nuestra edad de oro.
He's Irish.
Don't pretend we're the same.
Girl, like, you should note that the Irish maybe have a bit of a problem with the British. Known colonial power, Ireland. Yeah, like, it's just like, girl, here's the thing. You might be looking good, but like, oh yeah, you stole our golden era. So what? You built this on as much blood as the British will do. Also, bitch, you're talking to an Irish person. They were colonized. They stole nothing. This is... Wrong. Okay, this one was too easy now. Anyway. Hey, Seraph. Masamune dead. Hot lady also dead. Also, this girl was like, William comes into the storehouse. It's like, oh, you're hoarding Amrita. And he's like, well, Spain goes the same way for England. She's like, well, you stole our golden era from us. First of all, did you deserve this golden era, Spain? Second of all, fuck you, he's Irish. There's a big distinction between the English and the Irish, learned lady, you hypocrite. I think that's the DLC done.
There are others who want Amrita for their own battles.
How are you doing?
エスパーニャの忍びであった
Spanish ninja. Okay.
一体どう
War's coming. There's gonna be fierce.
Oh yeah. It's at least a lot more cooler here now, so that's good. Oh, we have some more side missions. It's interesting how he's like like the thing is, Data Masamune never really went to war. He just had the Spirit Stones. He traded with Spain, and she was like, "Yeah, you could do that." And then his close ally was like, man, your ambition kind of failed already. Maybe just don't let another war come up." And he's not like, "Yeah, okay, you know what? You're kind of right about that." It's like, Data, you're probably one of the most sensible antagonists in the whole series. Become thy enemy, bovine demon, a gilded... Okay, we have a gilded deception and a cursed doppelganger. So, we have some side stuff to do. Hooray! Also, you missed... Okay, I just started fighting random, specters. Or how are they called again? Anyway, the red one, the red graves on the floor. I just started them when I said, oh, here's a Kusarigama. And in the Data Masamune mission, look what dropped. We have the full Dragon Ninja set. We are full on, just going to town. But yeah. So yeah, next time I will just do the side mission stuff now, and we can just talk. And this is gonna be relaxing, but okay. Now I will make something clear. Agonia, was I too loud in my excitement?
I was fine this time.
Okay. I'm glad that you're okay. She still has it rough. It got worse recently again. And then bullshit happened, like today we took a shower and then turns on water and turns out from the last time to this time, okay, it wasn't the best shaving, but like our shower head is just broken, so like cool, have to order a new shower head, which is I did, so it's gonna hopefully be a very nice one. Glad you can. Okay, actually, is it hard to exchange a shower head in the USA, or is it also normed there? Because in Germany, we have DIN norm, so you buy one, and you can screw off the old one, you can screw on the new one, and it works. So
I would be surprised if they didn't have something similar.
here's the thing. remember they had actually normed car lights and they were super easy to repair and actually really, really, really good until the car industry was like, no, we want to do something different, and now you can't actually have good car lights anymore. Yeah, it's just we bought some precautions, I would say, because like if it's just like new shower head's gonna be nice, hopefully. But yeah, there might be this part of replace the shower. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me if it is normed in some form. Oh yeah, by the way, we have all Kodamas in this region, so hooray! We're gonna. I just realized if people are interested, we can do a big Kodama hunt stream and do all Kodamas in previous areas. Also, my sword is glowing now. Because, yes. Like, the thing about this set is that, is it the best? Probably not. But at this level, I can generally do a lot of bullshit with it. Because, oh, no. I'm still mixing this up. Oh my god. Okay, that's bullshit. I mean, usually stuff is normed here, so, but like, so like, there are people who just do bullshit. So fun fact, my parents, when we were when I was like really young still, so basically we lived in like the same house as my grandparents, but my parents moved out because basically they were like, they wanted a bit more space for themselves and stuff, and also at least my uncle got a bigger apartment due to that, which yeah, it was fine. But yeah, basically in the village they got another house. It's a small, row house. This was the time where you could still get houses, it's weird to talk about that. And like, things like that. But yeah, basically they had to renovate because, okay, stuff that happened, all the bullshit. First of all, the balcony wasn't as properly made. Like, it was a case of good enough, as in, usually works out. Thing is just, literally during the year where they bought the house, there was a really strong rainfall. A thing that just happens in that region from time to time. Like, not every year, but every few years or so, which, just got more with, like, the nearby valley just floods a lot. Just, yeah, it's not like, all the time, but it happens. So, the water actually, on the balcony just rose up, and because it was kind of shittily done, pressed into the house. Water damage. And I think they just had water damage a while ago again. Like, they had water damage in the house twice, which is, yeah, you gotta be unlucky with that. So yeah, they had to rework the whole house. And yeah, so things that they just realized they had to do was that, okay, so they had to redo the balcony. That wasn't the biggest problem. Then they realized, okay, shit, we have to redo the whole floor in the the first floor. Okay, also still doable actually. Then the funny thing happened, a quote-unquote funny thing happened. See, the people that built or commissioned the house cheapened out a little bit. And they commissioned a French company. And see, Germany has pretty strict building laws, like generally pretty strict. But that company didn't know about them and just ignored some of them. So for example, with German building norms, if you lay electronic wires in a wall, and keep in mind, we're building with, how's it called? Like here they build like in Europe they build with concrete. Oh my, I kill those reels so fast now. So the thing is, if you want to have like an outlet, every single wire has to go straight up in a pipe, a PVC pipe, and be tied together in that PVC pipe with cable ties. And every, in separate cable tie bundles, basically. Interestingly, in Italy, they're supposed to not be cable tied because, then you can reach the individual wires easier, but just, European building norm differences. Anyway, the thing is, this is how it's supposed to be done. It goes straight up, and then it has to follow a very simple pattern, like straight to the central, divider, basically. So the thing is, basically they had 3 rooms back in the day on the first floor. One end was the balcony, which was supposed to be my room. It was big enough, but on the other side there were 2 small rooms. So the idea was just simply, let's tear down the wall, build a small, new wall and a door frame, and make one big room for my sister. So they tore that down, and then they were like, oh yeah, let's do the electricity. And then it turns out, well, those fucking French people just were like, you know what? PVC pipes are too expensive. Let's just throw the wires into the concrete. So, ironically, my dad had to, I helped him, but unironically had to fucking hammer open that concrete because, you couldn't use a drill, really. You had to have a sledgehammer overhead, whack away that concrete to expose the wires that were in complete disarray in the concrete. It's awful. Yeah, I know. Shockingly, that house was actually done at some point. And hello. Anyway, so yeah, that was bullshit. Again, I will say this: people who do not building norms are really important for good reason. So yeah, that, and it was done at some point, so. And a few years later, I barely lived in it because I went to fucking boarding school. Hooray. Oh well. What can you do? And yep, they had a second. Those two were more of a problem than they should be. Anyway, so yeah, basically, what can I say? That was the situation there. And yeah, they had a second water problem. Because, but this time because of apparently the neighbor, I think something broke there and it just also flowed down, so wow. Oh well. Yep. Worst part we're living in right now is just it's an apartment building. Like, it's still pretty new, but like, for example, they never really fixed the water boiler, which sucks. because the boiler just went shit a while ago.
I think it's okay again.
Oh yeah, they fixed the 2 degree, but they never brought it back to full operational capacity. I don't know. Actually, we had 2, I think, and maybe 1 is still broken, but I don't know. The thing is just, nope. So yeah, I mean, honestly, the new one actually sounds really nice. I mean, the new shower head that we might get. Well, they made the Onryuki fight a little bit more spicy, but haha. Nothing beats Hayabusa. Oh. Eager Yonin over here, Hayabusa. Well, we're running Hayabusa now. Also, hello, Nizushi Hima. Just cleaning up the DLC. I have a full set now, so that's actually pretty good. Wow. Fair point. It was like, Dato was like, but so enough damage now that I just kind of bursted him. Also, I have to say, if I like at least a full Hayabusa set in one part is the Hayaki region, aka you can just whack like literally at the end with Iga with Date Masamune and Maria, like I had a good run with them, but they had like low key, so I was like, fuck it, whack. It was manageable, so I kept them in the stun dog until I could just kill them, and that was good. Wait a second. I didn't realize I have enough. I had enough key. Sorry, Amrita for another level up. I don't want to go into a boss fight, with this much. So yeah, just clean this one up, and then next time the next DLC, I guess. Or we do the great finding of the great finding of the little ones, the Kodamas. Because we should get all Kodamas in all areas, just saying. It's a rematch. Okay, that's doable. Interesting how he's back. I didn't read why. Yeah, he hits hard as fuck. He's cool though. It's just like, what? Yeah. I mean, that swipe. Okay, yeah, you just open with spin. Yes. Whatever now happened? Okay. Not impossible, but like annoying, to say the very least. Okay, now. What is he actually weak against? Now that I don't remember. Was it water or was it wind? Uh-huh. I think electric was it. Okay, that just went insanely fast all of a sudden. What? Oh yeah, I hit him from behind. That increases the damage. Also, he was electrified. Yeah, that was probably the best choice this time. Whew. He's still a really cool boss. Like, I think probably the coolest designed one in the whole game. Like, he really is that interesting. Nope. Nope. He wants me to fight the, the guy I whacked in the castle before Data. It's like, hey, maybe you should fight me and the insect guy two on one. And you're like, no. Especially not if he's in his yokai form during that fight, because then fuck you.
Well, I expect you to do every side mission.
At some point, yes. This is just, oh my god, this is devious. No, oh my god. Okay, this is evil. This is just fucking evil. Okay, now that was on me. I didn't switch back. Okay, honestly, this is probably my biggest problem, that I now need to get myself used to two hotbars. Okay, who's the final? Okay. Oh, that was the other side mission. Yay. Honestly, spawning a fucking cannon only in your back is evil. It's like, oh yeah, it's not like, it's the thing where I would say, I think in the DLC, they had just some moments. Yeah, I think like there are some moments in DLC, like for example, Shikizana's boss fight, even Masamune, really well designed. But then you have moments like this where you just think like, you know, in the base game they sometimes had a very weak base enemy jump you from, you know, a dead spot. Happened. You saw it on the boat. Having a cannon only spawn in your back and shoot you is like,
Great.
no. Let me just put it like this. You know
Marvelous.
What?
Marvelous.
No.
Perfect.
Shut up. Let me explain. What I hate about it is it's cheap. Because like it's one of those things that isn't a problem if when you know it's there, but it will get you the first time, and you just have to do everything over again.
Not
It's like,
necessarily, no.
you really think it won't get you first time? Me, it really got me in the stagger lock between the fucking Oni and...
It can. It really depends on how much you're paying attention.
Change the scrolling jutsu go through. Okay, you know what? I guess.
Fair point. That would also allow you to fuck up once.
You know what? Let's just look how the fight is here. When I got it, it would be the first DLC, so, you know. I don't know. Is this a good fight? Is it... Or is it something where I will just say no? Nope. My problem just was I fucked up the Okay. I dodged. Come on. What? Yeah, it's doable, but like... Okay. let's stop for this for today. Maybe I can beat them next time. Why? Because I want to... I can't open the menu and get there fast enough before I get killed.
You sure?
Yes. You know that? This is an absolutely ridiculously dumb thing to say. You know that the shortcut made sense this time.
Maybe.
No, maybe. Yes. Anyway, that's basically the first DLC done, actually. So, let's check one thing. Kyushu region. So, we have every, in the main mission. We are missing one Kodama in the second mission. Then we would have all Kodamas in this region. In this region we are missing... Fuckton. 2. 1. When did that get added anyway? So... have all there. Missing one here. Missing one here. So... yeah. Everyone, that was almost all of Tohoku. We will get that side mission one day. But first of all, we have some stuff to do next time. So tomorrow, that will be tomorrow. I don't know how well I will be, in what shape I will be tomorrow, because it's gonna be a long day. I can almost guarantee you that. Maybe we will go and try to get all the remaining Kodamas that we could do, and or we, I don't know, or we just go straight into the second DLC. That is actually up to you. So, like, chat, do you want me to go, you know, Kodama hunting in the first 3 areas, or should I go and start the second DLC? Because Kodamas are important, as we all know. I mean, it's not gonna be that fast, you know. I will finish the level when I play it, but like, as long as I have a Kodama sense, that's not the problem. So, should be not the biggest problem overall. That would mean next time we will do a few more main missions again. But trying to find all the Kodama in them. Sounds good. And then probably on Thursday we will finally get into the second DLC.
Today was Monday. Tomorrow
is Tuesday, and if I do Kodama hunting then...
I swapped Tuesday and Thursday because they're way too similar.
Yeah, not really. One is 2 and the other one is 3.
Both TH. On
one day you're 2, on the other one you're thirsty. It's very obvious.
Dienstag and Donnerstag.
Ja, am Dienstag hat man halt Dienst.
Yeah.
Anyways, every German kid knows. Am Montag kommt Frau Mond. Am Dienstag hat man Dienst. Am Mittwoch ist Mitte der Woche. Am Donnerstag donnert es. Am Freitag hat man frei. Und am Samstag kommt das Sams. You know. The obvious things. Yeah. So, yeah, that means tomorrow a bunch of missions again in the second difficulty, Kodama hunting, and we will finish up the first 3 areas, I would say. Mm-hmm. And then maybe even the 4th, who knows, but then Thursday DLC 2 time. As you all know, Wednesday is System Shock 2 time. Woo! Well, that's fun. We met Shodan last time, and now we're gonna kill more things on
You
the...
shouldn't react to facials you can't read.
Yes, but like, okay.
Especially on screen.
You feel disappointed.
No, I'm having a headache.
For me.
Maybe.
Anyway, that means tomorrow Kodama hunting. I hope I will all see you there. And have a good night, and hopefully the heat isn't killing you as much anymore, and that small heat wave is over now. See you around. Bye.